Hello, fellow Megatenists. It's a vinyl release review time. Today I wanted to give you all a sneak peek at the new Shin Megami Tensei 1, 2, and If box vinyl set. This set is amazing and jam-packed with love and care, featuring new art by Tony Infante and across-the-board premium packaging. This set is just that amazing. Details matter to me, so seeing the records sit flush and even in the box is nice. And the art wrapping around is also a good touch too. It's worth noting that we tend to get art that's just the official art assets generated by Atlus for Western merchandise. So seeing new art by an artist who clearly loves Atlus is just really refreshing. The packaging is jam-packed with amazing art across the board, which looks great in the marketing material, but it looks even better in person. Now, before I talk about the track list, we have received these tracks via Atlus' Spotify uploads and some OST releases in the past that aren't easily accessible for fans who don't know how to import CDs or goods from Japan in general. Spotify is great for casual fans, but Spotify plays tracks at low settings, resulting in a marred quality of audio experience. But if you grab this set, it's been lovingly mastered to perfection. In terms of audio, we have legendary Michael Kelly of Valhalla fame as an audio consultant. The mastering was done by Adam Gonzalez, who has a long list of experience with mastering, including the previous entries of the Shin Megami Tensei Fangamer vinyl series. The SMT1 vinyl follows the track order from Spotify with 2 tracks not listed, however: Demon Fusion and Secret Track. For Shin Megami Tensei 2, the track listing is more or less the same as the Spotify list, except the Demon Fusion and Cathedral and some other tracks aren't on there either. The missing tracks are in the Shin Megami Tensei If disc. This might bother the really picky fans who want the SMT1 and 2 and If versions of some of these tracks, but they aren't that substantially different for it to matter, at least not to me. The sleeve art is just really beautiful. So for the first one, we get Cerberus. Cerberus just looks nice, ethereal. It's almost like a nature shot of him in action. And then on the other side, we get Shin Megami Tensei 1's hero with this harsh light and cast shadows that are just so nice. And we see that cast shadows thing happen across all 3, which gives it some cohesion. The Shin Megami Tensei 2 packaging features Yahweh looking straight up terrifying. I like how this Yahweh is kind of like a combination of the way he's depicted in Shin Megami Tensei 4 and the one in Shin Megami Tensei 2. And goddamn, the Aleph is just so majestic. The particle effects from the Yahweh side show up in this side too, and the contrasting inverse of the use of color is really cool while also staying in the same color palette. It's just such a nice, loving touch. Honestly, buying the vinyl just to display the sleeve art makes a lot of sense to me. The If package art includes the male and female protagonist on one side looking so cool, and the other side features a model-esque Akira. I love the use of red here and the almost feeling like blood or dark red hues that's kind of like the inner workings of the Makai realm. It's just really nice. The vinyls themselves also have this beautiful hue. And that's not to mention the package art that's actually the sleeve, featuring a different pose of the Shin Megami Tensei 1 hero and Aleph and the If hero on the other side. The vinyls themselves are beautiful. The SMT1 one features a red vinyl with this like splatter type effect and some demons on the inner part. The SMT2 one has this amazing shade of yellow for the vinyl, with Gabriel in the center image, and I just really like it, and I just like how the color is such a good accompaniment to the sleeve or the casing for this vinyl. And the If vinyl features a smoky blue with Hazma in the middle part. He's looking pretty cool, and again, I just really like the attention to detail with the placement of each piece of art. It really shows that the art was designed for the purpose that it's used with, and I think that really does make it much more premium. Now, I could gush for hours about how much I love Fangamer's merch, but especially their Atlus merch, whether it's the Snowboard Kids, SMT5, SMT4, Nocturne, or Persona 5 stuff. But I do have to mention there's only one more SMT vinyl set left for sure, and that's the Shin Megami Tensei 4 and Apocalypse set. And I could not be more excited because the music in that one is so amazing. So in order to make a very competent review, I decided to actually play the vinyl. And I used my Persona record player, the anniversary one, It's a pretty mid-tier record player, and I have mid-tier speakers, so keep that in mind. Now, when I played the record, what I noticed immediately is there was no extra sound or noise. Noise is pretty prominent in some older vinyl, and it can be made on vinyl that aren't produced with high quality or attention to detail. And noise basically just sounds like additional white noise or room noise. It's that like ambient sound you hear when people use vinyl in movies and whatnot. The other big part of it is the price. It is only $59 for all three pieces. You can't buy them individually, but the price point is so good for three high quality, artistic looking, and attention to detail riddled vinyl records. This is available through purchase on Fangamer EU, and I don't see anything saying that it's not going to be available to people in Japan. After spinning all three vinyl, I have to say that the quality is just really high. I keep saying premium product in the review, but that's because looking at the art, looking at the attention to detail, looking at the build quality, looking at the packaging, and especially just comparing it to, like, unfortunately, the Persona Anniversary box sets and other I Am 8-bit projects, those just don't hold the same level of quality as these. And it truly is unique because we have not gotten these on vinyl ever. And I think the best way to ensure that we get more of this kind of thing, we definitely need to promote this and buy this. I would highly recommend buying everything from Fangamer, but focus on that Atlas stuff. We need to send a message to Atlas so they know that we want more of this stuff, more of the plushes, more of the vinyl. Any of that stuff that you like, I highly recommend buying it. The prices are fair, the quality is premium, and the attention to detail is very, very high. Here's hoping to see Fangamer do more Atlas vinyl, perhaps Trauma Center, maybe Etrian or Digital Devil Saga, or maybe go to SMT again and do Strange Journey or SMT Imagine. All that being said, this is a premium product that I really enjoy. That's it for the video. Goodbye, fellow Megatenists.